to my live series, where creativity meets cutting edge technology. I'm Mel, and on this channel, we explore the fascinating world of AI and content creation. Whether you're new to content creation or a seasoned pro, this series is all about helping you tap into your creative potential using AI tools that can elevate your work in ways you've never imagined. In this series, we'll be diving deep into tools like Midjourney for AI generated imagery and Canva for design, but that's just the start. I'll be sharing other incredible tools as we come across them. Anything that can help you create faster, smarter, and more beautifully. The goal here is to not only show you how to use these tools, but also to inspire you to think outside the box and find new ways to bring your vision to life. This live series is about more than just tips and tutorials. It's about building a community of creators who are passionate about what they do and eager to learn together. I believe AI is changing the game for creators, and if you're ready to embrace this evolution, you're in the right place. We'll push boundaries, challenge ourselves, and grow our skills in ways that truly set our work apart. So, if you're ready to join me on this journey of creativity and innovation, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. By doing so, we'll be supporting not only this channel, but also your own creative growth as part of a community that's dedicated to mastering the future of content creation. Let's create, innovate, and inspire together. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the live. Apologies as I started a bit late today. We usually go to on live every day at 7 p.m. It is 7:11, so we got a little bit of a late start today, but that does not mean that we're not going to have, action-packed things that we're going to learn today. So today's live is going to be about creating, I guess I would say, like fashionable images, doing fashion photography with Midjourney. If you guys are not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, I'm just going to keep this up here for a second so that you can go ahead and scan the QR code and subscribe to my YouTube. Okay. And now I'm going to put up the Facebook. If the button wants to work. One moment, guys. Okay. If you're not a part of the Facebook group, it is important that you join this group, scan the QR code, or just take note of the name of the Facebook group and go ahead and join. And then now we're going to get into the tutorial. So today we're going to be talking about Midjourney, of course, how to create fashionable images, doing fashion photography in Midjourney. And this is good for people who have like brands that, like, I don't know, beauty brands or maybe even clothing brands and things. There are ways to create content for this. So we're just going to go through Midjourney, and maybe we'll create a few flyers or something in Canva as well if we have time. But I just want to get started with Midjourney. So with Midjourney here, I'm just going to give you guys a tutorial of Midjourney real quick because that's what I like to do for every single one of these lives. We do have people who are watching for the first time and who probably never even heard of what Midjourney is. So I'm going to give you a breakdown of what it is, and then we're going to get into it. So this is what the Midjourney interface looks like, and you can actually use Midjourney two different ways. You can use the web browser version, or you can also use Discord. One moment, my second monitor just went out. You guys, I don't know what's been going on, but I've just been having so many technical difficulties for the past few days. I know that we're still live right now, but let me just connect my second monitor so that I am able to see everything. Okay, perfect. So with Midjourney, and I just need to move some things to the side. All right, so with Midjourney, there's an Explore tab, there's a Create tab, Organize, Personalize, and there's also Edit. So as you can see on the homepage, there are a lot of different prompts that people have generated. A lot of them are unique, some of them are simple, some of them are for different reasons as well. So, for example, this person here decided to do a prompt of a monkey with pink lips. And as you can see, this prompt is in Spanish. And the reason why I want to highlight this, and the reason why this is interesting, is you do not need to speak English to use Mid Journey. Like, you can do it in other languages as well. And it's able to interpret those languages and provide you the type of content that you want. All of this is in Spanish as well. Un hombre con cara de pájaro, like, etc. This is in Spanish. It's not in English. Midjourney supports both English, Spanish, and other languages as well, and I feel like that's very important. So the whole goal today is to talk about fashion photography. So before I move on to actually creating something, I want to continue to show you guys the Explore tab, because there are people who create in Midjourney as well, and you could actually draw inspiration from what they've created, to kind of think of what you want your prompt to be. So I'm gonna come over here and I'm going to type in fashion photography and look at what's coming up. These are all prompts that other people have created. So you see a woman with a hat and like an orange rose. You see this black and white pattern. You see this. I think this looks really nice in terms of like the colors and everything. All of this looks really nice, and this is very nice to use if you have a brand. Thank you guys for the like. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already subscribed. So when you type in fashion photography, this is what comes up. Now, let's say if you want to get a little bit more specific, right? Let's say if you sell sweatsuits or something, right? You can say sweatsuit mock-up. Let's say if you wanted a mock-up, and look at what comes up. You see different mock-ups of sweatsuits, and you can be descriptive. So if I click here, it is saying create a stylish, baggy, luxury, premium, and elegant sportswear design from the future for conservative women. Do not add any logos. The image should be partly hidden as the designs are coming soon. So that's why you don't see no logos, no nothing. So if you wanted to create mock-ups for your business or your brand, if you have a clothing company, instead of using, a lot of people use Printful or Printify. A lot of people use some of these drop shipping websites for your brand when you have like clothing and stuff. You don't have to use those same models, right? I feel like using those models sometimes is just like the same person over and over and over again. Everyone knows, it's that person, so they all automatically know where you're sourcing your brand from, right? So you can actually come to Midjourney and create your own mockups, do your own explanations, and even import those images of those mockups and change the person's face in the mockup. So, for example, here we have 3D realistic white sweatpants, front and back view on the background of a clean white wall, detailed high quality. And there are just so many things that you can do. Look at this. And sometimes, you can even take it a step further. Let's say if you just had like a bunch of mock-ups. So let's copy this one, for instance, right? And to copy it, you can either select it like that or you can do prompt. So this one says create a design that blends streetwear and luxury aesthetics. The design should reflect high-end fashion with an edgy urban vibe. Incorporate the brand name prominently in the design. So I'm going to remove that last sentence because we don't want it to incorporate anything. I'm actually not sure if I have enough hours for Midjourney, but we are about to find out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this style as well because I wanted to have a similar style, and I'm going to hit enter. So it tells me I don't have any fast hours left and I need to get more. So I'm just going to get more fast hours really quick. So just to explain what this error message means is depending on the type of plan that you have for Midjourney, you can run out of fast hours. I have 15 fast hours, but because I have a lot of clients that I'm doing work for, because that I do these lives every single day, like I've run out of fast hours. I've been working on a lot of big projects for the past few weeks. So I ran out. And when you get into a situation like this, you just need to go and manage your subscription, buy more fast hours. So as you can see, I had 15 fast hours. Now it's zero because they ran out. And I do have the plan that's $30 a month, and it's not going to renew for another week. So I'm not waiting that other week. I'm just going to buy more. And you do have the option to select if you want to get 1 hour for $4, 2 hours for $8, 5 hours for $20, or 12 hours for 48 hours. So I'm just going to do 1 hour for now. And I'm just going to purchase that really quick, and then I'll be able to continue with the tutorial. All right, now that that's settled, we're gonna go back to the design. Hopefully I am still able to rerun it. Looks like it's gone. So we're gonna go back to the explore tab. And I think I had sweatsuit mockup. And I'm just going to look for the one that we were just looking at, which is this one. And to use this prompt, you would just select prompt here, and you select style, because I will want my new image to be in this style. And you see how this says create a design that blends, and you see how it has quotation marks. Whenever you're doing stuff like that, you have to remove the quotation marks, because if you don't, you're going to see it appear in the image. That's why this says create a design where, etc. It's saying all of those things, incorporate brand name, because this person put quotations around their prompt. Anytime you put quotations around your prompt, is you saying um, pretty much add this wording to the design. So we're going to remove these quotations. We're going to remove the last sentence because I don't want it to incorporate any name into it. And we are going to, what else was I going to do? Okay, we have it as a style, we have it as this, and then we're just going to hit enter and see what it gives us. So before we go look at what it gives us, let's just look at a few more examples that we may like. So look at something like this. You can say a plain dark color sweatpant with no creases viewed from the front on a plain white background. There's so many options. So let's go back to the fashion photography one again, right? Or let's say like fashion Nova style, and see what that gives us. Okay. So if I type in fashion Nova style, like it gives you different styles. This is not PG-13, and you do have to be careful with Midjourney because sometimes it does give you these type of like weird images. But this looks like a fashion Nova style outfit, right? So this one says a model poses in front of the camera, showing off her sculpted abs with one hand on top and another hand behind them. She wears denim shorts that have belt straps across the waist, adorned with silver buckles. The photo captures every detail of her figure from head to toe, showcasing an elegant pose. It's a full length shot with a gray background, emphasizing the beauty and body of curves and legs. And we can just reuse that prompt, and we can add more things to it to just kind of make it more specific in terms of like color, hair, you know what I'm saying, race, and all of those things. So for example, this says a model poses in front of the camera. I might say something like a black ebony skin model poses in front of a camera. I'm gonna say showing off her sculpted abs. Okay, I'm gonna remove the things with the hands. Don't care for it. She wears denim shorts that have belt straps across the waist, adorned with silver buckles. I'm gonna remove the silver buckles things. I hate buckles. I'm just like doing this as if I was coming up with fashion ideas, or an idea if I wanted to create, clothes or something. Like you can use Midjourney for inspiration as well. The photo realistic. I'm gonna say photo realistic image captures every detail of her figure from captures every detail of her figure. And the reason why I'm removing stuff that says stuff like head or feet or any of those things is because Midjourney doesn't do well with hands. So that's why I am using or removing certain terms. Showcasing an elegant pose is a full length shot with a gray background, emphasizing the beauty of both body, curves, and legs. And this aspect ratio is 29 to 44. You can put your own custom aspect ratios. And this is version 6.1 of Midjourney. And I do want it to resemble this style of image. So I'm just going to say use style. And then I'm going to hit enter. By now, our other image should definitely be ready. So it says an image in my prompt was denied. Try again. So that was this image right here. And I guess Midjourney thinks maybe that this image is too, like, you know, showing too much. So that's fine. We're just gonna use the text, and then we're just gonna hit. We're gonna use that same aspect ratio, and you can do that by clicking on this plus button. And I'm just gonna hit enter, and it should work. I'm gonna cancel this so I can remove it out of my view. So when I said create a design that blends streetwear and luxury aesthetics, etc., so this is what it came up with. And this can also give you ideas of how you want your social media posts to look for your fashion designs as well. This would look really dope, but it is missing a leg. Let's see if we can edit that. So let's say if I did this, let's see. I'm just trying to edit the area where I would want the legs to be. I'm just gonna say black hoodie and black sweatpants. I don't know if this will work. We're just trying it out because usually I use that tool to edit the colors of things, but we never specified the color from the very beginning. So let's see if that works for us. Okay, so it's been submitted. And this says open in full editor. So, okay, this is interesting because I never saw this before. This is a new feature, but it says I do need to upgrade to continue to a yearly membership. And I guess if I wanted to do the Midjourney image editor, okay, it's in the testing phase. It's available only to the following member groups, which is people with yearly memberships, members who have been subscribed for the past 12 months, and members who have run over 10,000 image jobs. And I totally have only 1,748. So not ready yet, but this is good information to know. So I did ask for the black sweatpants, and it did kind of create something here. This gave me black shorts, so that's okay as well. But just to give you an idea of how you can use some of these tools to try to get the desired visual. These are not PG-13. Sorry, guys. I don't know what Midjourney is on right now. Please disregard. I'm probably gonna have to cut that out. But that is what it gave us based on the prompt that I gave. This is the only image that's actually showing something. But that's what I said. Like, you have to be careful with Midjourney because you can't ask it to give you a non PG-13 image, but it will not hesitate to give you one. So I'm just gonna go away from there. And I'm actually gonna talk about these images right here. So these were images that I created yesterday. And basically, this says like light skinned black woman with long hair extensions wearing glam prom makeup, full eyelashes, and thick black eyeliner. Heavy eye makeup with black smoky eyes with black glitter. Eyes are closed with shiny neutral lip gloss in the style of Instagram photos. And I used some images that I found as a style reference. But this can deal with fashion photography as well. If you have a fashion page and you want to add something like this would be a good image to do. Because as you can see, this looks fashionable. Makeup is done. There's an outfit and all of those things. So we're gonna go back to the Explore tab. We're gonna go back to the drawing board, and I'm trying to think of what I can use as a fashion photography example. So let's say if you can't think of anything, there are sites that you can use like ChatGPT. So I don't have it open on my computer right now, but I can open it up on, let's see if I can open it up for you guys. GPT. GPT is always a good tool to use. And I'm just gonna do a new prompt. And I'm just waiting for it to load. And like I said, I think my internet is actually what the problem is. So let's say I am in, so let's say if you can't think of what prompts to use, right? So you can say, I am a fashion designer and I need some ideas for my new clothing line. My models are tall, black women with long, straight hair. Give me 10 Midjourney prompts that I can input for inspiration. And I'm going to hit enter. Just to show you the power of AI and how you don't even really need to think too much, because you can literally use a site like ChatGPT to kind of give you ideas. So it's given us 10 prompts because that's what I asked for. And one of the prompts says, tall black woman with long, sleek, straight hair wearing an elegant fitted silk gown, deep V neckline, bold, vibrant colors like emerald green or royal blue with soft spotlight lighting, luxurious backdrop, and runway style. And I'm just going to copy it and I'm just going to paste it here. And we're just going to wait until it's ready. So these are the images that it's gone ahead and provided us with. So as you can see, it says tall black woman with long, sleek, straight hair wearing an elegant fitted silk gown, deep V neckline, bold, vibrant colors like emerald green or royal blue with soft spotlight lighting, luxurious backdrop, runway style. And there are other things as well. So let's do this one. A black woman, tall and statuesque, with long, straight hair in an avant garde metallic pantsuit, sleek, futuristic accessories set in a high fashion editorial suit with a minimalist urban city background. This has a lot of details in it. So let's see what this will give us. Okay, so this one says, I will repeat the prompt for you guys again. Black woman, tall and statuesque, with long straight hair in an avant-garde metallic pantsuit, and you can see the metallic pantsuit in all images. Sleek, futuristic accessories, like you can see this futuristic future realistic looking choker, um, set in a high fashion editorial shoot, with a minimalist urban city background. Now, remember when I said Midjourney isn't too good with hands? This is an AI. Look at this. What is this, right? So sometimes you're gonna run into stuff like that, like just weirdness. The hands might look weird. So sometimes you do have to run your prompt a few times and just try to like make sure you get the right image. So this one is fine because the hands are not showing. This one looks okay, but her wrist actually looks pretty long. And let's go to ChatGPT now and let's say, what are examples or different branches of fashion photography, right? Because fashion photography is very, to say that alone is very vague. So we can kind of go deeper into it and focus on one subject. And you can use ChatGPT to provide you, with these type of answers. So, for example, this one says there's editorial fashion photography, which focuses on storytelling and artistic themes, often seen in magazines, catalog fashion photography, street fashion photography, high fashion, lookbook, runway, lifestyle, beauty photography, right? You can do close up shots of makeup, hairstyles, and accessories, often involving minimal clothing, advertising fashion photography, fine art, and glamour. So let's say if we wanted to do beauty fashion photography, right? So I'm gonna select that and I'm gonna say give me 10 mid journey prompts for the following. And literally in 2 seconds, I mean, it's been a little bit more than 2 seconds, but ChatGPT is so quick with it that it's gonna give you an answer like with the quickness. So, close up shot of a black woman's face with dewy skin, soft focus lighting, bold red lipstick, and shimmering eyeshadow, detailed skin texture, flawless makeup, luxury beauty editorial. Let's try that. And remember, you do not want to include quotations. So now that I think about it, that prompt that we were looking at before, that person probably used ChatGPT because there were quotations on it, and they just inputted it. Um, they just inputted it into the prompt, which caused the wording to get onto the image. So we're gonna go ahead and paste that. We're gonna look at more examples. Let's see this detailed close up of a woman's lips with glossy, transparent lip gloss, soft lighting, capturing skin pores and lip texture. High fashion beauty focus. Let's see what this will give us. And let's try to do one more. Let's say, can we do one that is focused on just accessories? So this one says extreme close up of a woman's ear and neck adorned with delicate layered gold hoop earrings and fine gold necklaces, soft focus lighting accentuating the shine and texture of the jewelry, skin and accessory details captured with high clarity luxury editorial style. And we're gonna hit enter. So two of our prompts are ready. So let's take a look at those. So this one says close-up shot of a black woman's face with dewy, soft skin. With dewy skin, soft focus lighting, bold red lipstick, and shimmering eyeshadow. Detailed skin texture, flawless makeup, luxury beauty editorial. And look at this. These images are amazing. What do you guys think? Okay. Next, we have detailed close up of a woman's lips with glossy transparent lip gloss, soft lighting, capturing skin pores, lip texture, high fashion beauty focus. Like if you have a lip gloss line or a lipstick line, you can literally use these images for that. And next, we had the extreme close up of a woman's ear and neck adorned with delicate layered gold hoops. Um, and a fine gold necklace, soft focus lighting, accentuating the shine and texture of the jewelry. And we have these images here. And this gives you ideas of the type of things that you want to sell as well. Like if you don't have those products and you're looking for inspiration on what your next product design would look like, this gives you good there are prompts out there that kind of give you inspiration on what your next project or what your next item should look like. Now let's go back to ChatGPT and we're gonna say what is the top fashion item right now in 2024. So it gives me two responses, right? It says I'm giving feedback on a new version of ChatGPT, which response do I prefer? And there's a response number one, and there's a response number two. So it shows why these responses are different. So it's saying that this is something that's real simple, which I guess maybe this is like um, a magazine or some sort of blog. And this one is telling me that there's things coming from the New York Post, the Sun Magazine, Financial Times, and Real Simple. So I think I'm gonna go with this response because I like the sources better. So it is telling you the different sources. I guess this one has two. I didn't even really look at the bottom. So I think I'm gonna go with this one because this seems to have more. So I'm gonna say I prefer this response. And is saying, okay, as of November 2024, several high fashion items are trending. So right now it's like long coats, trousers, knee high boots, oversized blazers, Von Dutch trucker hats, sparky heels, fur jackets and cardigans, and neckerchiefs. And I'm gonna say for each of those trending items, give me a mid journey prompt with a black man and a black woman. And it's going to give me one. And it's that simple. You have to use these AIs and you have to use these content creation tools to your advantage because there is a lot that could be done out there. You just have to know how to use the tools. You have to know what the tools are. And this is why, like, when I come on here, not only do I talk about like a tool like Midjourney or Canva, but you'll see that I'll throw in ChatGPT. You'll see that I throw in other things as well, just so that you guys can see all of the tools that are out there and how you can combine them together to come up with great ideas. So let's see. A black man and woman wearing vintage Van Dutch trucker hat style in Y2K inspired streetwear with distressed denim and graphic tees, posing in front of a graffiti wall, bright midday lighting, nostalgic, early 2000s aesthetic. Let's see what that looks like. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy it. I'm going to go to Midjourney and I'm going to paste it. And it does take about a minute, so we're just going to give it some time. Okay, this is what it gave us. So with each Midjourney prompt, you get 4 images. So these are the 4 images that it gave us. And let's say we weren't happy with these images and we wanted to rerun it back again. You can just select rerun and it will give us new prompts. Well, new images with the same prompt. Here we go. So I kind of like these better. These look much nicer. What do you guys think? But this is literally how you can create a fashion photography um, prompt and fashion photography images. We're gonna come back to GPT and let's see. This one says a black woman in glamorous, sparkly heels and a fitted, stylish dress with a black man in formal attire with shiny dress shoes standing together under string lights in an outdoor evening setting, chic and festive vibe, perfect for a holiday party. So let's copy that and see what it gives us. And I'm gonna show you guys really quick because for those of you who were here in the beginning of the live, remember I talked about how I ran out of um, like prompts. Like I ran out of hours, right? Because with my plan I get 15 fast hours. So I just bought I bought $4 of hours, which gives me 1 hour. So I've been doing a few prompts since we got here just to kind of show you guys, I have 49 minutes left. That means they're saying I use 11 minutes worth of fast hours. And these 11 minutes are not like real time. So it's not saying, oh, you bought this 11 minutes ago, it's going to expire in 49 minutes. No. It's just counting the amount of time it would take a prompt to generate. And that is how the numbers decrease. Let's see what it got for us. These are really nice images. Really nice. Now, let's say if you like this style of image, but you want to see something similar to it, like what other people might be creating, all you need to do is click on this search bar and try to get something that's similar to it. And let's see what that gives us. Look at that. These people look like they work for like an airline, right? This says smiling black lady and gentleman wearing matching navy blue suits with a gold wine bottle shaped badge on it. Let's say if you own like a event company, like, or some sort of venue, right? You can literally take these type of images like with people in uniform and use them on your website, use it, on your social media posts, because nobody can tell you that these are not real people. Like I said, always be careful with the hands when it comes to Midjourney, because Midjourney is not good at doing hands. Sometimes they look okay, so you just have to keep regenerating the prompt. But this is not our prompt. This is someone else's. But because I clicked on the search bar for the prompt that we created, it's showing us like examples of where there's a woman and a man and they're dressed certain way, because that's what we asked for in our prompt. Look at this. This is beautiful. And you can just see all of these different things. So this right here is wedding photography, right? So Love Island inspired luxury wedding, black bride and black groom. This is a nice image. Let's say if you wanted to see more wedding photographs, right? Because weddings are a fashion, right? You have a dress, you have the accessories, the earrings, and everything. You have the flowers, the bouquets. The men has their tuxedos. If I click on search, it's gonna give me. It should give me more images that look like that. So here, this is another wedding image. This is a wedding image. These are wedding images. And that's how you can get inspiration in so many different levels and ways. And let's say for those who are not extremely skinny, like, you can do plus size too. A plus size bride in a white dress with a thigh high split, as it shows you, and gold jewelry, plus a black groom standing underneath a boho arch. Here's the boho arch with flowers and hanging things on the edge of a cliff overlooking the ocean. And this gives you exactly what you're asking for. And let's say if you want to reuse that prompt, like I said, once again, all you have to do is click on the prompt button and let's hit enter and see what it gives us. So we're going to go back to the create tab and see what image we get. So now, while we wait for those images, I want to take you guys back to ChatGPT for a second, right? I know this live is about fashion photography using Midjourney, but sometimes, like I mentioned, and how we came here and we asked it for prompts, we need ideas of how to even start this, right? So let's say if you want to say, let's say I want to start a fashion company. What are the steps I can take, and how can I use Midjourney to do that? And I'm going to hit enter. And within seconds, it's going to give me an answer. It's going to say starting a fashion company involves multiple steps, from conceptualizing your brand to producing and marketing your designs. Here's a step by step guide along with ways to use Midjourney in each stage. So it's going to say define your brand concept, decide on the style, target audience, and unique aesthetic for your brand. What will set your brand apart? Midjourney use. Create mood boards and style inspirations by generating images that capture the essence of your brand, such as specific clothing styles, model looks, and other color palettes. Then it talks about, market research. It talks about developing your brand identity. And I'm going to say, can you give me an example of a mid journey prompt for one of these steps? So it says that it's going to give me a mid-journey prompt for step 4, which is designing your collection. Focus on creating a unique piece to represent your brand style. So this says a black woman wearing a sleek fitted long coat with structured shoulders, crafted in deep emerald velvet with a subtle sheen, standing confidently against a minimalist studio backdrop, soft lighting highlighting a coat's texture, modern luxury and elegance, high fashion style with intricate detailing on cuffs and collar. I'm just going to copy it and paste it. Then I'm going to come back here to the plus size bride that we asked for. And these are the images that have been generated. So those are the 4 images. They don't look too happy with getting married, but let's rerun them. Like, let's say for these images, you can rerun it. Let's say if there's something you don't want to see anymore, you can hide it. So let's say if I don't want this here, click hide and I don't have to see it anymore. If there are things that I don't like, I can just click hide and I don't have to see it anymore. So this is the prompt that we created that ChatGPT told us to create. And this just kind of gives you design inspiration. Where else can you get that? And this is the rerun. So it's gone ahead and reran the prompt. So let's see what it gives us. I would never wear this as a wedding dress. Like I said, some of these things are wild, but some of them do look really nice too. But sometimes you just have to rerun things. Like I mentioned, Midjourney is not great with fingers. So if you look at this, the fingers do look weird. Okay, so that's how you would do fashion photography with Midjourney. We can do a couple more examples. Let me just type in fashion photography, right? It could be something that simple and see what it gives us. So everything we've been doing has been very detailed. Now I'm just going to type fashion photography and we're going to see what Midjourney spits out to us. So look at these type of images that it creates. Now let's say if you wanted it to be a particular race. So I'm going to say Hispanic fashion photography. Maybe we want it to see Hispanic people. So I'm going to do Hispanic fashion photography and hit enter. Then I'm going to do Indian fashion photography and hit enter. And lastly, I'm going to do Black fashion photography and hit enter. So got 3 prompts that are currently generating. So this is the Hispanic fashion photography, and immediately I love the first picture. This picture looks amazing. And like I mentioned, for each prompt that you put in, Midjourney does give you 4 images, and all of these images look amazing, to be honest with you. I would say my favorite one is the first one. And when you're ready to use this image, remember you have to do a subtle upscale because upscaling it creates a larger version of the image, ideal for sharing, saving, or printing. And you can click on it and it will actually take you to Midjourney documentation where you can learn what everything means. So it really breaks down literally everything for you. Now let's see what we got for the other images. So this one was the Indian fashion photography. So here we have this. This looks really nice as well. I love the color of her eyes and how it just matches other things in the picture. Gives you this, which looks really nice as well, and this. We said Black fashion photography. So it gave us this, this, and this. Now, let me ask ChatGPT who are some trending fashion designers right now, because maybe we want something that's in that style, right? So it's going to search the web and it's going to say Rachel Scott, Willie Chaveria, Raul Lopez, Daniel Roseberry, Elena Velez, and Shushu Tong. Right, so this one says this one is known for its hyper feminine designs inspired by girlhood and nostalgia, contributing to the global fashion dialogue. Let's say give me a mid-journey prompt for the style of, let's do this Shushu Tong person. Now, I don't know what Shushu Tong's clothes look like, but we're about to find out. So I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna come over to create, and a young Black woman with an elegant, whimsical look wearing a Shushu Tong inspired dress, high neckline with delicate ruffles, oversized puff sleeves, fitted bodice, and a flared skirt in pastel pink with subtle floral embroidery, standing in a dreamlike garden with soft sunlight filtering through trees, exuding vintage femininity and youthful charm, capturing playful yet sophisticated elegance. And I'm going to hit enter and we're going to see what that's going to generate for us. And you guys, once again, for those of you who are tuned in, apologies for joining the live late today. Today was a busy day and I actually was feeling a bit under the weather. So I was trying to get myself together so that I can come on live because I don't want to miss any days for you guys. Like I always say, this is a no gatekeeping channel, and I want to be able to provide you guys with all of the tools that you need to start your business. Whether you want to do fashion, whether you want to be a beauty influencer person, whatever it is that you want to do, we have different lives showing us how to use Midjourney, showing us how to use Canva, showing us how to use Chat GPT, and how to animate your videos as well. So it's endless, but I do want to keep the consistency. We do lives every weekday at 7 p.m. So I just want you guys to be able to win, to be able to succeed, because this is what's been helping me. This is what I've been making money with. And when I tell you, when you use AI, it just simplifies the process so much, and you end up doing like less work because you don't have to manually do certain things, like come up with ideas. ChatGPT can do that for you. You don't have to hire a fashion photographer. Midjourney can do that for you. You don't need to hire a graphic designer because you can do all of that in Canva. So this is the image that it gives us. This is really nice. Like even if you have a blog or something, right? Like these are images that you can use. Let's try one more. Let's do a prompt with this style. And you could just say, now give me a prompt for, and it says tall black man, so it's already letting us know that this is men's clothes. Um, in a Willie Chevalier inspired outfit, oversized black bomber jacket with exaggerated shoulders, loose fitting, high waisted trousers in dark charcoal, minimal accessories, standing confidently in an urban industrial setting with muted tones and soft shadows evoking strength, cultural depth, a modern masculinity, capturing a gritty street style aesthetic. Okay, very descriptive. Let's see what we got. Okay, it's at 100% complete. This is giving me like Kanye West style. I feel like looks like something Kanye West would wear. But this is what it gave us. And speaking of Kanye West, let's just say Kanye West style fashion photography. Let's see what that gives us, right? Because he's been in the media a lot with his choice of clothes. So let's see if Midjourney, let's see how good Midjourney really is. Let's see if it's able to provide us with something that's similar to Kanye West's style. What do you guys think? Do you think it's something Kanye West would wear? Y'all think this is Kanye West style? I don't know. What do y'all think? So previously, Midjourney used to let us create images in the likeness of certain celebrities and people, but I feel like it doesn't let us do that anymore. So before, I was able to create images that looked like Barack Obama, or that looked like different people, Meek Mill and stuff. So I haven't seen that lately. I feel like to protect people from being cloned and from people misusing their images, they don't really do that. But I'm just gonna type in Kanye West and see if it will at least give me someone that looks like Kanye West. We're almost there. Okay. I mean, this looks kind of creepy right here. You see what they did to the face, and I guess they just did that so that, like, yeah, it's Kanye West, but it's not, you know. But let me do a rerun and see what happens. And like, look at the clothing, and that's really what I wanted you guys to see. Because I do feel like something like this would be like a Kanye West type clothing. But let's do a rerun and see if it gives us a better result. Nope, not really. Look at the nose. This is still Kanye. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna end the tutorial here. Unless someone has questions, I do want you guys to be more engaged when you guys are joining because I'm here to answer any questions that you have. So if you have a brand and you don't know what direction to go in with it, we can figure it out on this live. If you have a question about Midjourney, I can show you how to use it on this live. This live is meant for collaboration. That's why we have the comment section. You know, you guys can sound off in the comments if you guys have questions about anything, and we could kind of go through it. I do add topics to this live just so that you know we're not like all over the place, and so that we're grounded in something. Like someone might be interested in fashion photography, but someone might just be interested in knowing how to create things on Canva. So just to kind of provide some type of structure, these lives do have topics, but when you guys do join the topics that you like, make sure that you are sounding off in the comments and you're asking questions because this is a no gatekeeping community and we just want everyone, I want everyone to learn and I want everyone to know what they need to do and what tools they need to create. I am going to mention it again. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please take a screenshot of this page or, you know, scan this QR code so that you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. It says we have 616 subscribers, but this channel is growing really fast and we actually have more than that. I think we're nearing 700. Let me just check really quick. So at the moment we have 669. So from when I created the screenshot like a couple of days ago, there have been an additional 50 people who have joined, and that makes me happy. Make sure you guys are on the Facebook group. I think the numbers for the Facebook group have grown as well. So when I took the screenshot earlier this week, it was at 623, and now it only grew a little bit. It's only 627. So only 4 people joined, but you guys make sure you're joining the group because that's where all of the information goes down. That's where you're getting information about when we're gonna go on live, what time we're going on live, the link for the live, and that's also where I put in all updates about any type of discounts. And speaking of discounts, I do want to offer you guys the special offer using code FB20 or YT20 from my website, www.thedreamcreation.com. So if you see something that you like on the site, during the live only, and I'm gonna keep it extended tonight for an extra 20 minutes. Oh, someone already just ordered something. Thank you so much. After, sorry, I'm getting distracted because I just got another order. Dang, let me finish, guys. Okay, after the live, I will keep this up for an extra 20 minutes for people who want to browse. But use code FB20 or YT20 for 20% off. And I think we're going to leave it at that. One more thing is, if you haven't watched one of the previous videos, we did have a live design session a couple of days ago on ebook covers and YouTube thumbnails, which was very useful, had a lot of great information. So if you have not already checked that out, make sure you check it out. And that's really all for today. So thank you guys so much. I do not go on live during the weekends. So the next time we'll speak to each other is on Monday. But make sure you're subscribed if you're not subscribed already. And I'll see you on Monday. Have a great and amazing weekend, everyone.